Welcome to the Seaside Fan YouTube Hub. A lot of great sponsors on this Seaside YouTube Hub. Just amazing. Join our YouTube Hub with all these great creators. And be sure to check out the rules, watch all the videos, like, and add your name and country. So like and subscribe all the channels, and also you can share your video, and be sure to check out our Instagrams and follow also them. My Instagram is Mesanotteskapar. I have this from a box with like acetate on the top, and it was not in good shape, that acetate, so I was thinking, why not I will cut it off the acetate and see if I can make like frame of this box top. And I start by painting the box with white heavy gesso. It doesn't need to be perfect, not at all. I wanted to only leave the red color. And now I have soft matte gel, and I'm gluing some paper on the top, and the paper is from Stamperia. It's a beautiful like decoupage paper, thin, but it holds really good. So I'm carefully, because I want the stripes, the wooden pieces, to go straight on the like it would look like a wooden frame. So I'm try to get the wooden pieces like looking straight, and even adding some soft matte gel on the top. So I'm trying to use what I have at home to make fun and creative projects. So this is like a perfect thing. Perhaps you have like a shoebox or something, and you can cut out like a piece and hole or anything you like from the box. Goes perfect. Here I have some chipboard pieces from Pip Art, and I want to paint them. It looks like a fishnet or something like that, and that's what my idea was. And I'm using it with the brown impasto paint, and I'm like painting it really quickly. And I think that when you're dabbing on the color with the sponge, here it's a makeup sponge, it makes goes really quickly, and also give it a like fine texture. And while it's wet, I'm adding a little bit more darker and give it like a wet texture. Then I'm dropping on some of Stampendo's embossing powder, and I will do that during this process and using different colors of Stampendo's embossing powder. Here it's like an ochre kind of shade. And I'm using the CC heat tool to emboss it, and it gives like a nice texture. And now it's a time to glue the fishnet on my frame, and I'm using the 3D matte gel from Finnabair. And a little bit difficult because it's like a fine texture, but I'm using like a clean brush to pull it off the excess, even if I know it will dry clear. But anyway, I want to have like a nice finish and to not get things wasted. Here I have a lot of molds different molds, and here it's like I have wings and I have clock parts, and I paint them with black heavy gesso. I also have some AB Studio chipboard, and they are brown, and I will add even more brown, and I want to give them a coat. Even this is like a gold silver color, a little bit mixed, that I want to give it a really lot of texture, to give it like a different shade. Okay, it's time for the composition, and I wanted to make it more heavier on the down part, and I like the wings to be like in the background, and it really looks great, and even some clock parts details to give like a background. And this is a really big mold, but I have cut it in the part. So the octopus, it used to be on the down of this big, but I cut it to the parts. And that's a fun idea, to use your molds, that you can cut it and look at it, made it on a different ways. You can see here that I will add the molds and gluing them with the 3D matte gel even here, and I'm adding the molds, so it will get a dimensional project and make different layerings. And the 3D matte gel, it doesn't dry so quick, and I really like that, so you can change your mind during the process. And I got an idea. I need to frame some parts, so I have a chipboard, a big hair from AB Studio, and I'm painting it with aged brass wax from Finnabair. And this is a really quick and easy way to give paint to your give color to your chipboards. So easy, and it gives like a smooth metallic effect. So I want also to decorate with natural shells. I even have some small stones, and I want to add these natural elements in the end. So yeah, but I decide to give the black details, the back decorations, some color, and I'm very light-handed. I'm dry brushing, and I'm using Finnabair's effect paste from the patina set, the teal color and the more mint color, and I'm really light-handed because I want the black still be like blackish color, but on the top I want to show the details, and when you're doing dry brushing it will show up, and I'm not doing exactly as much the same all over. I make it like more little bit here and there and turn my project around, so it will not be like too perfect look, because I want it to be like looking that it had been down under the sea for a time. I go over with a more mint color, and it's more light, and you can see the pattern start showing up even more. And I love this technique by dry brushing. You doesn't need to dry brush always with white. Try other colors like here, lighter patina and a teal. Yeah, I want to give my frame and some parts like under some texture, and that's the perfect way to use the graphite paste. It dries really nice when it's dry with blackish color with some glitter. Here I want to add it like sandy, grungy effects because I think things on the sea have been adding something more. But here I'm using the graphite paste to give texture, and I will emboss again. Yes, even more I will emboss, and I'm adding the embossing on the texture paste, and while I will be heat drying it, the texture paste will give some like extra effect to my embossing powder. Not all of the embossing powder will stick, but a lot of it, and it gives like a more heavy effect to the frame, and it's a golden, a little bit shiny, but it's metallic, and it looks really, really nice. Now I will add my seashells, and some of my seashells have been on the plate outside when it's raining, and the plate was rusty, so some of my seashells are rusty, and that's even more perfect because I don't need to paint them. Even at the end I can add a touch of wax on something to make them shiny. But some of my seashells are like brown, jello, rusty, and they are like natural. Yes, I must do that again. My rusty plate and add things on the top and stay outside for a long time. I must do that again, especially when it's raining and then drying up. It takes some time, but yes, be patient. So be sure to leave your name, your country, and let me know what you think. Comment all the videos, follow the Instagrams, and would be so fun to share with your friends. And there will be the great sponsors that have give a gift. So take their chance. I would love to hear what you think. So you can see what I'm doing here. I'm adding even a little bit more here, and now I'm adding like the liquid acrylic paint on the top of everything. I want now adding a little bit more of the grungy, dirty look, so I'm spraying water. The burnt sienna from Finnabair, the liquid acrylic paint, is perfect to get more look more grungy, and it gives great by adding it like here I'm doing with the brush and spraying water. And I want more dark in some places and even on the embossing parts to not make it so shiny, and it gives like a shadow effect around the embossed pieces. And yeah, it starts to come around right now. At the end, I will add a little bit of the aid brush on the top of some details, and I'm so sorry that my that have been falling off from the video, that was not recorded, but that's what I'm adding on the totally end on the top when everything was dry. Little bit with my finger, the edge brush, to give it more some of the details popping up. But I really hope you have enjoyed this hop and the seaside things and the sea. It's a really big inspiration for me. Hope that is for you too, and hope to see you soon again. And yeah, So let me know what you think. And thank you. For me, Katja from Sweden. And thank you. Bye bye. And take care.